police haven't showed up yet. There's quite a lot of tension in the air. Do you get off on this? Do you get an adrenaline rush from it?
I think you'd be lying to say there isn't some sort of adrenaline rush, but I don't think there's anybody here, including myself, that really wants to be doing this. We're doing it because we believe strongly that they shouldn't be processing our food with radiation.
And why do you, as a person, do this kind of thing yourself?
Well, I believe that it's our duty as individuals to stand up to the corporate greed. Basically, I think that the whole industry that they're trying to go forth with here is a greedy industry. There's so many more healthy, ecological alternatives than the nuclear industry, and yet they're pursuing it purely from money orientated.
So we don't really need to irradiate our food?
No. Have we irradiated food in the past? We've all lived healthily and everything else, and there's all studies that I've seen lead to the fact that they can't even conclude whether it's actually doing the things that they've stated it would do. You know, like it kills the food, it kills all the vitamins and nutrients in the food. So even if the food lasts longer on the shelf, which they're not even sure it'll do that, what's the point of it lasting longer if it's got no nutrients and no vitamins? I mean, that's why you eat food, isn't it?
What are these things on your arms?
This is just a little bit of foam rubber with some cloth tape. What this is designed for is, I'm going to be sitting up on top of the tripod here when the time is called for us to lock onto the building and stop them from evicting us. And on the tripod is mounted a what we call a elbow lock, which is a piece of steel pipe welded on a right angle like that, and through the centre there is a pin which you put both your arms into, and you use locks. Got my locks here, like these, around your wrists, around that foam rubber. And as your hand reaches down, you can still operate this clasp here. You put the clasp around the pin in the bottom of the elbow lock, the same with the other hand. Both hands are locked onto the elbow through the tripod. That means that they have to do something to actually remove you from the tripod. They can't can't pull the tripod down because you're on it and you're an integral part of it. They've got to use a cherry picker to get up there, which is a big machine with a bucket, and they've got to basically use angle grinders and things to cut through the metal pipe to get your hands free, which is of course a very dangerous thing for them to do, so it's time consuming, and it brings us good media coverage, and that's what it basically all is. It's a media circus. You know, we're trying to bring the recognition to the problem, to the food irradiation problem.
What do you think we're doing wrong in society? Why has it come to this that you have to chain yourself and you have to chain yourself for the police to come and get you out?
We're not listening to people's individual human rights. People should be given the choice as to how they want technology to proceed in their areas, on the food and water and air. And I think if we all looked at the Declaration of Basic Human Rights more closely and recognised what our rights were and stood up for those rights, then it would be a better world for us all. I think that what's happening at the moment, the corporate world is trying to erode our human rights. They're doing it in very subtle ways and encroaching it on nearly every angle. And so there's never been a time like the present that needed people to stand up for those rights and maintain them.
So to the human race, the caretakers of this planet,
I'd love you to stop, but I know that it seems impossible. So the best I can do is ask the same from you that I ask of myself. Slow down. Buy one less thing. Build one less building. Chop down one less tree. Force one less species into extinction. Please, slow down.
Rhythm is life. Rhythm is life. Rhythm is life. I want to dance it. I want to dance the rushing of the waters. I want to dance the swaying of the trees. I want to dance the power of the mountain and sunlight on the leaves. Rhythm is life. Rhythm is life. Rhythm is life. I want to dance it. I want to spiral into summer ecstasy. I want to harvest stormy autumn fruits. I want to go inside the dark of winter and be reborn in spring. Rhythm is life. Rhythm is life. Rhythm is life. I want to dance it.
And on TV, civilization is falling apart as American sitcoms threaten to take over the whole wide world. And if you say to someone, we're raping this earth in the arse, they shake their head and they look at me and they say, no, I'll tell you what's going on here, bro. What's going on here is that you are very fucking high. You're high. Even if it's true, and I am stoned 24 hours a day, even if I'm smacked out in the gutter line of newspaper someone else threw away, I've still got eyes. I can still see what we're doing to this earth.